disclosure, news and commentary, number 175. 175. 175, 175, 175. I'm tired as fuck. My hair looks really good. Um, yeah, it's Friday night. Um, and I'm gonna go to bed very soon. And then I work tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow overnight, and then Sunday morning. So, um, it's crazy. But this was the biggest weekend in Georgia wrestling, or let's just call it the Georgia wrestling history sort of influenced area, to include Pro South and Scenic City. And I think the main word was indulgence. Pro South did a 4 hour plus fucking show where everybody and their goddamn mother cut a long fucking promo, and they had a bunch of video promos from Alex Kane and Tyler Culprit and a ton of other people. And the Rumblejack had surprises, and Enzo showed up, and all this shit, and Gunnar Miller was in there for fucking an hour and 10 minutes, and then in a little nice booking twist, was forced to wrestle for the title and lost. Fucking Scenic City had show after show after show, and Jaden Newman, as I think most people probably thought, won that thing. Southern Fried did a show. Okay, so this whole thing is just basically a commentary. My commentary is this. Fucking indulgent as fuck. Every show is just fucking so indulgent and absolutely fucking deserved to do it. Rumblejack got a big ass crowd, well over 500. Just undeniable success. Reestablishing, as if they needed to, themselves as the number one outside of Mucha Lucha, but let's just put it there. Crowd-wise, the booking of the Rumblejack was fucking phenomenal. I think Duke Ingram said in his report that it's like, is this the premier kind of gimmick event? Yeah, it is. That inspired bit of booking about Gunnar Miller going the hour and 10. By the way, fucking Gunnar Miller looked great. Physically looks fucking phenomenal. Puts on a stellar hero performance. And then the booking of having to wrestle Cruel right away and succumbing is so fucking good. So fucking good. And the little stories told. Kudos to Dylan for Sunny Days getting knocked out of the fucking way so he could have a 3-on-3 kind of deal. Just cool as shit. And murder being on the fucking card. Cool as shit. And fucking indulgence. Fucking tailgate party and tons of fans and everybody's into the shit. And did they do too much? Who fucking cares? It was great. Scenic City. Crowd of 200 and then a crowd of 240. And in that building, it did not look particularly great. That's just from an aesthetic point of view. And you look at those matches and all of that stuff. This was the show they wanted to have and the guy they wanted to win. And they wanted to showcase AC Mack as well. And I think all of these things were accomplished very successfully. And the idea of like Shug D winning this thing so he's the first entrant into next year's and he's going to rub it in their face the whole year. Fucking indulgent. I mean, down to Matt Griffin fucking wrestling a pre-show. Like, whatever. Fucking earned it. And it's great. Pro South. 4-hour-long fucking show. And you know what? Earned it. And it's great. All this fucking indulgence. What do we see? What have we learned from the indulgent? Scenic City is going to do things their own goddamn way. And they're going to have TWA show and then the future showcase and then 2 nights of SCI and so many matches and so many whatever and work rate and Daniel Makabe and all that. And you know what? Fuck it. It's great. And it's great that it's there. They don't need me to say that, but I'm saying it. Pro South, they're not in that building anymore. And there were people who showed up who hadn't stepped foot in a wrestling ring in 4 years just to be a part of this thing. And it was indulgent, indulgent, indulgent. And they deserved every second of the indulgence. Both of those events and Pro South, meaning Rumblejack, Scenic City, and Pro South, it did a rare thing for me. I got off of work and I'm exhausted, but I'm looking for the Rumblejack because usually somebody's like live showing it. Didn't get to see it, but I watched Pro South until I physically collapsed on the keyboard because I'm so fucking tired. And it was so fucking long. And then I'm getting messages from Rob Rod about Scenic City, keeping me up to date what's going on minute by minute. Duke's telling me what's going on at Rumblejack minute by minute. And I'm fucking taking all of this in. And Pro South, and Larry's there too, so he's letting me know what's going on. And like, what a fucking wonderful time. And kudos to the people that put on Scenic City, Dylan Hales, Matt Griffin, Scott Hensley, Action Wrestling, whatever. Like, kudos to fucking Southern Honor for knocking it way out of the fucking park. They got one show, and then they've got their anniversary show, where presumably a lot of this is going to blow off. And it's fucking masterful. It's fucking great. And people can try to argue and nitpick. And goodness knows that's what we do, right? Me and the people that I communicate with. We nitpick shit, but... and it's all super indulgent. And Pro South, I mean, people are like, God damn, it's fucking long. Couldn't they... Who fucking cares? I guess I have a soft spot for that because, fuck, man, they earned it. They were the last of the weekly shows, right? It's PCW and it's them. PCW back in the day, where we were doing 2 shows a week, or at least 1. And super indulgent. There's the fucking word again. But completely earned. Like, just little things. With that performance and the way it was booked, Gunnar Miller all of a sudden is in discussion for fucking Wrestler of the Year. But Steve, fuck you, he is. He's got to be. He has to be. I'm right. And this indulgent weekend made me realize, like, yeah, I'm going to do this full disclosure that's not going to have a lot of bells and whistles or technical elements because I just want to shoot this video and then fucking throw it out there. But I've been working on a fucking P list. When's the last time I put one of those out? And I decided to tackle a big one. The 10 most influential people in Georgia wrestling. I've got my list. And I'm going to do a written piece as well as a video piece for it. Probably on Monday. Maybe on Sunday night. Though I imagine I will be exhausted. But when groups are putting up such fucking epic shit, I gotta fucking address it, or I feel like it's been lost. Not that they didn't happen, like, oh, they need Steve to talk about it, or it didn't happen. But I want to fucking mark the time for myself. I feel like I would be an asshole if I didn't fucking talk about it. and didn't have my spin. And my spin was, yes, all three of those shows were fucking navel gazing, self aggrandizing, overblown, indulgent fucking spectacles. And good. Because they fucking earned it. Southern Honor earned it. Fucking Scenic City earned it. Pro South earned it. And they fucking gave us everything. And if you can't be happy about that shit, fuck your mother. Goodness knows I probably tried. So, amazing. So, yeah, I learned, you know, and I was inspired. Like, so I'm put together this fucking P list. Because, of course, the answer of I'm so busy that I can't get these out on Monday is take on more. But I said I was going to write a fucking article, write something once a week. I did last week, and I'm going to do it this week. I'm going to do it. Going to do the best I can. Because I feel inspired. I feel inspired by, like, southern states working right now. I feel inspired by IWE fucking getting bigger and bigger and bigger. God, I can't wait to get back there. I feel inspired that PCW's doing big shit tonight. And I saw fucking Matt Myers back in that ring getting whacked with a fucking kendo stick. And it's like, it's amazing. Fucking great. And just because I'm tired, just because I'm working all the time, and just because I'm dealing with all this fucking insurance bullshit with my car and resolving all of my fucking court shit, that's on top of everything else going on. And the kids just started school. So we're trying to figure out how I can fucking help take them to and fro and all the rest of this stuff. And I was hanging out with them tonight. I'm proud of Georgia wrestling, and I'm proud that they felt empowered to fucking be so indulgent. Kudos to fucking Pro South. Kudos to Southern Honor. Kudos to fucking Scenic City. But the other thing I learned, and then I'm going to end this, is what we can see is there's a ton of love for Pro South and a need for Pro South. They need to get another venue because it's the place where guys have learned, cut their teeth, and more importantly, it's a show that is unique in the area. It runs weekly, and its intent is to teach, and they are as reliable as they are allowed to be by the circumstances of which they have encountered. 596 shows is a fucking lot, folks. We need Pro South. And they are loved. And they are respected. What did we learn about Scenic City? That they've moved the goalposts and moved where the game is. And they're going to go with this IWTV thing. And it's not about the attendance, true. But boy, I'll tell you, it'll look a lot better. I think they should set the goal of having the show in a venue that they can pack. As opposed to a venue, I just fucking hate the gym lighting and I hate all that shit. They need a presentation and an event that is worthy of their event. Beyond that, it is here to stay, and it's fucking great. And it's not like anything that anybody else is doing, and that's super praiseworthy. And it is a big, huge, hairy weekend, and I think it's awesome. I think it's great that Georgia wrestling history could be at all of these things and have fucking reports about all of it. It makes me so fucking happy. I mean, Battle Slam happened, and fucking Southern Fried happened, but I just feel the need to talk about these things because they're so big, right? And then Southern Honor. I mean, you know, I put out a bunch of challenges to Rumblejack. They got to hit 500. They fucking hit 500. It's got to be fucking great. It's fucking great. We need a story that we can feel like is moving in a direction coming out of this, and that clearly happened. So it's fucking great. Southern Honor's got the big crowd. They got the fucking hype. Fucking Scenic City is a prestige event. And they've successfully done that. It is the most prestigious event of its kind in the entire Southeast. And that is a major fucking accomplishment. And then Pro South fucking love you and respect you. But the other thing that we learned, with all of that said, clearly KLT is number one.